Okay, good evening, ma'am, and welcome to day 2 of our program. For today's session, we'll talk about Adobe Illustrator and its fundamentals. By the way, I'm Sarjet. I'm the one na magtuturo ng uh, fundamentals of Illustrator. Okay. By the way, before we dive into the actual tool, let me give you a brief intro about the Adobe Illustrator. Okay. Bale, Adobe Illustrator is a member of the Adobe family. Kasamahan siya na marami siyang kasama actually. Isa yung Photoshop, may video editing, uh, PDF. Yeah, those are some of the commonly used tools from the Adobe family. Yeah, okay. And let's proceed na with the presentation. But, konti na lang, naalala ko lang pala, the Adobe Illustrator is also a vector-based graphic software. Yun nga, developed by Adobe. Siya ay more on mathematical paths compared to Photoshop. Yeah. And when we say vector graphics, more on 2D. Ayan, 2D siya. 2D ang Illustrator. Okay. Then once again, welcome to Adobe Illustrator Fundamentals. Okay. And then here in the slide, we will just go to the overview of the Illustrator welcome screen first before the actual workspace. Ayan. And the starting point for creating a file or creating folder, opening projects, opening file for design. Okay. Ayan. Okay. Here we have the welcome screen. Ito yung ating magiging dashboard when we install or download and install the Illustrator. Okay. Ito yung first thing na pupuntahan natin when we open the Illustrator. Illustrator. Okay. And this dashboard, this is the ano bang tawag dito? The dashboard. Ayan. The dashboard for opening existing files, creating new file, access recent works, so on and so forth. Okay, we will discuss naman section by section of this welcome screen. Okay. First section is the on the top area or the menu bar. Ayan. Dito sa menu bar, dito makikita yung file, yung edit, object, type, select, effect, view window, and helps. Dito sa ating menu bar, dito yung tools and commands na magagamit natin all throughout during creating our design or our project. Okay. And then, next section is the top left. Ayan. Okay, let me open my Illustrator. Eto. Ayan. Ayun. Okay. Ito naman, Itong Illustrator icon and the home button, ito ay yung upon clicking the home, yung parang bahay, ayan, screen, ay dito pupunta sa ating welcome screen dito. Ayan. Okay, yun namang AI icon, it will go to your current design or current file na ginagawa. Okay, let me show you. Ito. Ayan. Ito yung sample. Ayan. Okay. And then, uh, next section is the left sidebar. For new file, for uh, open option. Ito naman is just to start our own project, on design with custom size and custom setting. Yun namang open, just simply opening our existing Illustrator document. Okay, etong left sidebar na ito, napaka-simple and very accessible naman. Dito sa ating home button. Okay. And then, next is the center area. Ito naman, yung ating start a new file fast. Kumbaga, ito yung pwede nating tawaging shortcut. Okay. It provides the preset templates na pwede nating i-click, clickable naman lahat yan to open a different document types such as yung A4 natin, yung postcard, yung common, we have the HDV, HDTV, and the more presets. Okay, what is A4 ba? Usually ang A4 is great for the print materials. Ayan. Usually kung mag um, creative design for let's say pandikit lang sa mga wall o painting, yun. Pwede nating gawin yung A4. Pag naman postcard, ito yung small version ng A4. It depends na din kung ano yung ating preferred size of document. Okay, and then we have the common. Usually, the common size of document, usually, if we are dealing with web design or web development. Here we can use this if we are into creating multiple pages of a website. Kasi ang website, siya yung composition of a lot of pages. Marami siyang elements. Ito ang gagamitin natin, common. Dito naman sa HDTV, usually ito ay for video and screen graphics. Okay, and then we have the more option. Ito namang more presets is for custom sizes. Ayan. Kung hindi natin prepared ng A4, postcard common, HDV, doon tayo sa more presets. Okay. Then, next slide is the welcome to Illustrator page. Ito, napakasimple lang naman ito. Ito lang yon. Ayan. Well, wala dito. Saan na ba yan? Nawala, nandito yun sa sa medyo bandang taas. Yung sa akin, nawala na. Kasi nagamit na. Okay. Minimize na lang natin. Dito sa Welcome Illustrator, it's just a simply greetings lang naman. Greetings for the new user. Ayan. Okay. And ina-emphasize lang nito na you are in your starting point of your design. Creative starting point of your design. Ayan. Kapag meron ka nang nagawa, wala na nito. Ayan. Okay. Ito naman is the uh, ito. Ayan. Yun nandito sa side. Uh, below the recent. Ayan. This is the recent file section. It shows the thumbnails of your previously opened files for quick access. Let's say you have done 5 designs, makikita natin dito yung preview or yung thumbnail na instead of you are going into a file itself na you forgot the URL, dito naman makikita sa ating recent file section. And then next slide is the sorting and uh, filtering. Dito naman we can arrange the recent, the name, or the type of our design. Yung ating type, ito na nga yung iba't ibang sizes, so on and so forth. Okay. It filters uh, the different sizes. Ano? Ayan. Okay. Next is the layout toggle, grid or list view. Ayan. Ito naman is, ito yon. Kung gusto natin grid, kung gusto natin ay thumbnail, ito. Napakasimple lang ng functionality na itong dalawa. Ayan. Okay. And then next is the, ito, konting recap lang. Actually, yung ating supposed to be discussion for today's session ay maigsi lang talaga. Ano? Siguro hindi natin matatapos yung 2 hour na ano na oras. Okay, let's do a konting recap. The creative control of the Illustrator. Okay, we have the menu bar. The menu bar is for the main function. Ito yung mga file, edit, so on and so forth. Yung sidebar, you could have the new file uh, if we create the new design and then opening of the recent file that we've done, and then the preset, the quick starts. Ito yung ating different sizes, different format of design, either A4, HDTV, so on and so forth. And then the recent file, ito naman yung ating mga previous designs na ginawa. Ayan. Meron tayo dito naka-sorted. Then if you want to make it a thumbnail or naka-itemize, ayan, naka-list, kumbaga parang ganon, list. Okay. And then the sorting layout. Okay. And then,
Hello po.
hello po. Ayan, parang na-DC ka ma'am. Hindi naman.
Hello. Okay po. Okay na po.
Okay. Can you, audible na ma'am ako?
Yes po.
Sige. Gulat ako doon. Parang nawala. Okay. Natin. Okay. And then, siguro closing statement for the welcome screen is it serve as, yun nga, as I've said kanina, the creative control center. Dito naman, dito tayo makakapag, once again, quickly start rather our new projects or revisit old ones, present the file, and access key settings with just a few clicks, just like what I have shown you naman during yung mga AI logo, the recent, the thumbnail, the list, so on and so forth. The understanding of this, ma'am, the layout, it helps us to designing efficiently every time we launch the software. Ayan. Para maging familiar tayo sa paggamit ng uh, Illustrator. Okay. And then, wait, nasa na ba si, ayan. Okay. And then, let's try to start a new project or just create or syempre, let's assume na this is a beginner's step. Ayan. New project, new design, uh, and then let's open eto. Okay. Let's click the new file. O ito na lang. Ito kasi yung shortcut. Ano? Ayan. Let's click common.
Po.
Ayan. Medyo. Ayan. Ito yung sample. Ito yung magiging preview ng ating file. And we call this the workplace of our design. Ano? Okay. Let me show you ulit. Saan na ba si presentation? Okay. Here we have the uh, workspace. Yeah, workplace of our project, design rather. Ano? Okay. Then let's discuss ano yung section by section. Kasi at first glance, medyo ma-overwhelm tayo kasi ang daming buttons. Ito, para kung nakagamit tayo ng Photoshop, similar. Ano? Kung hindi natin alam yung section by section, medyo mahirap gamitin first. Pero syempre, ayan. Discuss lang natin yung section by section of this workspace of our design. Okay. Let's start with ito. Same din lang ng nasa ating welcome screen, yung ating menu bar. We have the file, edit, object type, select, effect, view, window, help. Ayan. And ano pa ba? Each of these tools kasi, it contains powerful tools also for creating and editing vector graphics, so on and so forth. Okay. And then let's move on to the next slide. Ito naman yung ating artboard na tinatawag. Okay, ito yon. Yung white screen. Ito, kung tawagin ng iba ay yung ating canvas. Ano? Sa Photoshop, may canvas. Sa Paint, may canvas. Sa VS Code kasi more on tool yon for coding. May canvas din na tinatawag where we implement the codes, the tools, the elements that we want to be viewed by the user, ano? Or customer na rin. Ayan. Okay. And then ito pala, once again, before we move on to the next slide. Pwede naman tayong, let's say, ito yung canvas. ito yung tinatawag nating artboard or the workspace area, we could have naman one or more design at the same time. Pwede nating i-tabs. Ito. Let's say, file, new, ayan. Let's say, A4. Ito, A4. Ayan. Ito, for the meantime, wag muna nating pansinin. Ito naman, more on the file name lang of the file, of the design rather. Ayan. Let's say A4, create. Ayan. Dadagdag lang siya dito sa ating top bar just below the menu bar. Ayan. Meron na tayong multiple documents, multiple designs at the same time na pwede nating i-switch. Ayan. Ito ang kagandahan ng updated version of Illustrator. Usually, before kasi, I think, hindi pwede yung multiple eh. Kailangan one at a time. Ayan. Okay. And then, next, after the artboard is the tools panel. Ito, dito sa tools panel, this is the one. Ito yung most important section sa Illustrator. Nandito yung select, shapes, nandito yung pen, nandito yung color, nandito yung different type of tools na gagamitin natin in our design. Okay. Yung ating selection, as you can see naman, yung select, yung pinaka-top section of the tools panel, we have the select. Ito ginagamit for choosing and moving an object. Kasi when we create a design, an object, and then we simply click or create a shape, magkakaroon siya ng points in, let's say, rectangle, magkakaroon siya ng points in all of the corners. Parang square shape na focal point. Hindi pa naman focal points na lang. Ayan. Then, pwede natin yung galawin, pwede nating i-move. Ayan. And then, yun namang isang, yung under select pa rin, yung parang may grayish color. Yun naman, pwede mo namang galawin yung side. Yung center, pwede mo siyang galawin. Pwede mong i-move. Magkakaroon ka ng curve shape. And then, it's up to you na lang. It's all on your mind kung ano yung gusto mong shape na gusto mong gawin. Ayan. Yan yung function ng select. Okay. Ayun namang shape is for creating triangles, circles, polygons, etc. Okay. Dito naman sa draw, andito yung ating pen, pencil tools. Ito naman, we have the freedom. What path, what shape, whatever we think of, pwede natin gawin. It's up to us na lang. Imagination na lang natin ang ating limitation. Okay. And then, sa type naman, dito naman yung adding and editing text. Whatever the format of text we want, pwede dito. And then, we have the navigation. Yung navigation naman is more on zoom in, zoom out, namumove yung ating canvas. Pwede nating palakihin, pwede nating paliitin. Ayan, dito tayo sa, ayan. Ayan. Zoom in, zoom out. Ayan. Upward, downward, left, right. Ayan, pwede. Ayan. Naka-shortcut, lang ako, naka-shortcut using Kapag left, right, control lang. Kapag upward, vertical movement, ito. Kapag naman zoom in, zoom out, alt key, then yung ating yung pinaka roller ng ating mouse, ito lang yung ginagamit. Kumbaga shortcut, ano na lang to, shortcut, mga shortcut methods yung aking ginagawa. Kasi when it comes to coding, kailangan talaga familiar ka sa mga shortcut keys, shortcut methods para mapabilis yung ating trabaho. Ganon din naman sa design. We should know uh, the shortcut keys, shortcut methods just to mapabilis lang yung work. Okay. And then after the tools panel, we also have the properties panel. Okay. Ito naman yung properties panel. We have the four tabs. Ito pwede nating dagdagan. You could have 5 or 6 panels. It depends na lang kung ano yung ating ilalagay. Ayan, pwede. Properties, comment, layers, libraries, properties. Usually yung property natin, itong property tab, it depends on your current tool na ginagamit. Different tool, different properties na mabuview dito. Updated yung ating properties. Yung text natin, kapag yung ginamit natin ay text or type section, text, ayan, ibang property ang lalabas. Different, as I have said, different tool from the tools panel will update the content of your properties. So una lang naman mahirap, pero once you create your first file, if we create, but that is not today, ma'am, that will be reserved natin for next week. Ayan. Okay. Ayan. Updated to every tool na gagamitin natin. Okay. And then next on the presentation is the tabs. Ito na nga yung na-mention ko kanina. We could have multiple files or design in our project in a single uh, uh, app. Isang Illustrator lang, pwede na nating mabuo yung ating one design or one file, one document, two design, two documents. Ayan. Ito yon, yung tabs, yung top bar below the menu bar. Okay, next on the presentation is the bottom area or the status bar. Dito naman sa status bar ay we could see the zoom level. Ayan. Example natin, naka 50 tayo. And also the selection details. Dito kasi ang nakalagay is pencil. Well, it depends naman on the tool that we are currently using. Wait lang, mama. Okay. We continue with the discussion. Okay. Nandito ulit tayo sa bottom area. Ito yung ating status bar. Okay. Next slide is about the recap na lang. Ayan. Once again, ito yung environment natin for the editing part, the editing dashboard of the Illustrator. A while ago, at yun lang yung ating welcome screen. Ito. Okay. And then, as you notice, we have created 2 documents. If you want to go to that document or documents, simply click the AI button or icon. And then we will proceed to the current design or document that we are doing or creating or developing and designing. And then the next slide is eto pala before we move on. ay you have seen menu bar, tools panel, at artboard, rather properties panel, tabs, and status bar. Yung menu bar once again is for commands and tools. Yun namang tools panel is for drawing and the editing. And then the artboard is for the main design canvas where we design our where we do our creative design. Ayan. Lagi may creative dapat. Okay. Properties panel, controls and setting, it depends on us na lang kung ano yung ating tool na ginagamit. Okay. And then tabs and status bar, ito naman ay more on for file management and the information. Okay. And then, ito, closing remark na lang for that uh, image a while ago is the Illustrator workspace. It's designed to give you the total control over your creative process. Okay. Additional lang, once we are familiar where the things are, yung mga sections, ayan, we can customize the funnels, rearrange, ayan, pwede natin itong baguhin. Etong properties, I don't, uh, as of the moment, I don't know kung ito ay namumove or naililipat sa kaliwa or etong left panel ay napapapunta naman sa kanan. Kasi uh, sa VS Code, more on coding kasi yon na nasa-switch, nare-rearrange, nako-customize mo yung panel. It depends on the developer. Dito, maybe it depends on the designer if kung ano yung kanyang preferred layout. Okay. And okay. Any question, ma'am, with regards to the welcome screen and the workspace or canvas of the Adobe Illustrator?
Wala naman po.
Oh,
Excited lang po gamitin.
sige. Okay. Once again, or for the next session, that will be next week, ma'am. Ano? Kasi, as I have said, kung ano lang yung ating nasa that outline, yun lang ng ating ano. Yun lang yung ating madidiscuss. Ano. Okay. But on the next meeting, we will be creating or start creating or designing yung basic shapes, ano pa ba, vector drawings, using the tools. And yung makikita natin sa left side. Ayan. Siguro mag-a-add na rin tayo ng colors kasi let me, ayan. Oo, tama. Typography and color. That will be on Tuesday. Yan, pagsasamahan natin. Pero yung typography kasi medyo uh, long discussion yun eh. Kasi yung kulay medyo madali lang. Yung typography, yung text, yun yung, as I've said, medyo mahaba. Siguro, didiskartehan ko na lang kung paano mapapaigsi. In 1 hour. Yung typo and the color. Okay. And then, once again, this is Serget for of PCC teaching you the Adobe Illustrator fundamentals. Okay. Let me stop sharing. Ayan. Okay. At wait lang pala. I'll show you pala ma'am how to save. Ayan. How to save. Ayan. Ito. Siguro, isang pasada na lang. We just open and created two designs how to save. Ayan. Napakasimple lang. File, ayan, save as. And then, uh, kung saan nakasave yung folder, it depends on us na lang kung saan secured yung ating design. Either sa desktop, documents, or a secured location. Ayan, pwede naman nating save. And usually, naka-automatic naman yung kanyang file type. We are using Illustrator, Adobe. That's why our extension file is .ai. Ayan. Okay. Then, click Save lang. And then, ito, Illustrator. And then, okay. And then, yun. Magsa-save na siya. Okay. And,
Madadaanan din po ba natin, sir, yung kapag kunwari nakagawa na tayo ng mga sa Illustrator, paano siya maipapasok sa loob ng Figma po?
not yet. Wala pa tayo doon sa ganong topic. More on ano pa lang tayo, more on the section, the fundamentals of the tools, not the operation ng
Mm-mm.
tool. The fundamentals pa lang. Ayan. Pero it depends sige, let me Okay, can you see ma'am my shared screen with
Yes,
Figma?
yes po.
Okay, sige po. Okay. Mm, okay, this is the part 2 of our session. Usually the part 3. Yung part 3 is we have time pero I think meron mahaba pa ang time. Yung a discussion about the assignment. Ano? Maiksi lang naman yung assignment. Parang presentation of images lang naman. Okay, let's go to this presentation about the Figma. Okay, but before we dive into the tool itself, uh, let me let me share you some of the tools na ginagamit when it comes to UI UX design. One of the tools ay yun ngang Illustrator. Meron pa din tayong Sketch. Ayan. Then we have the Figma. Okay. Usually, the Illustrator is more on the visible part, not the flow of the, let's say, an app. But dito sa Figma, this is how we manage each designs and make it a complete design. It could have the proper flow. Ayan, multi-pages, multi-layered design. Ayan, dito na papasok. Ito yung gagamitin natin, Figma. Okay, but before we dive into the uh, actual tool, what is Figma? Ayan. Figma is just like the Canva. Okay, but syempre, Figma is more on UI UX and Canva is ganun na rin. Halos same lang naman. Feature. Ayan. And Figma is more on an app, uh, a tool for app development, web development, while Canva is more on the creative design. Pero meron na din silang presentation, and both uh, the three of the things, the tools that I have mentioned, Figma, Canva, AI, those tools are using using AI na. Okay. Then, what is Figma? Okay. Figma is ano? Uh, a cloud-based design tool. Ayan, cloud-based. Pero meron din tong uh, offline tool. But the offline tool is actually connected in the cloud. That's why yung mga file pwede mong save in the cloud. We have an option to save in the local machine. Ayan. Okay. And then Figma, before, Figma runs directly in the browser. Okay. Pero ngayon, meron na siyang uh, desktop tool or desktop app na mas mabilis, pero yung saving of files, we have two options. Either cloud or local storage. Okay. Once again, this is the part two of the program, and we are into getting started with Figma uh, by Surjet. Lagi may Surjet. Okay. Uh, hmm. Second slide. Okay. This slide or this presentation, ito yung first welcome screen when we visit www.figma.com. This is what we call the Figma login page. Ano? Okay. We have three options to log in onto its dashboard. Tatlo. We have Google if we have the Google account. We do have the email and password if we created an account already. And then if none pa rin naman, we could have create our own profile using the yung create one option. Ayan. Okay. Once again, this is the first screen when we visit the Figma website, the Figma login page. As you notice, ano, ito nga, one of the tools for UI UX is the Figma. Okay. If you notice, ano, the page is visually what? Balanced with a very simple centered layout. And ano pa yun na ating mapapansin? Generous white space. Ano? Ito naman yung ating na-discuss during the first session. Iba yung centered layout, iba yung user-centered, iba yon, iba yung kanyang description. Pero yung white space, na-mention natin ito during the first session. Okay. If you notice, once again, the layout of this page, upon visiting the website, it helps the user, ano, yung viewer or yung magke-create ng account to focus sa gitna, ano? Hindi niya papansinin yung kalawa, hindi niya papansinin yung kanan rather. Ayan. Ganon ka creative ang team ng under Figma. Login page pa lang, meron ng may focal point sa gitna lang. Ano? Okay. Now, let's say uh, we do have a Google account. Okay. Let's say we click continue with Google. Ayan. This will be the next page that uh, you will see. Ano? Ito, ang tawag naman dito. Ang tawag ko lang dito is what's your name page. Ano? Ito naman is just your uh, profile name. Ayan. For me, uh, I have set my name as Sergeant. Pwedeng PCC Jet, pwedeng Ma'am Francia Marie, pwedeng so on and so forth. It depends on the user naman. No? Kung ano yung kanyang what's your name. And then, after we stated our name, ayan, continue lang. Continue. Ayan. What is your role? It describes the intention why you are using or creating or customizing your account. Are you a student, an educator, software development, UX writing, design, marketing, research, data analytics, product management, and other. Let's say student lang. Ano? Okay. And then, continue. And then, what type or level of school? We have three options. Online course, bootcamp, we have the college slash university, and something else. Ayan. Pwede naman nating, let's say we are attending a bootcamp or an online program. Ayan. Pwedeng i-click natin yung online course. Pero it depends pa rin naman sa'yo kung ano yung uh, gusto mong option na level of school or type. Okay. The next is, ito continue lang. And then, have you used your Figma products before? Pwedeng yes, many times. Pwedeng yes, few times. No, it's just my first time since we are a beginner. Ayan. Okay. And then, once you click the finish, you will be prompted again by a new screen or yung tinatawag nating workspace or work area na tinatawag. Okay. But before we move on to that slide, summary lang ng ating ginawa starting from slide 1 up to slide 7. Okay. The screen that you saw are it transform the data or yung ating information, data entry, yan, data entry form into a personalized welcome moment. Setting our prepared setting once we start the actual design. Okay. Ito naman, those slides that the user naman, it's not just about collecting a name, collecting information. It's about establishing connection, ano pa ba? Yung ownership of your design kasi doon magmamatter yung mga default uh, setting sa loob ng Figma. Okay. And then ito yung kagandahan ng UI UX design yung interaction mo sa bawat ginawa natin from slide 1 to slide 7, ito ay may meaningful experience. Kumaga, meaningful experiences. Kung halimbawa tayo ay beginner, na hindi natin to makakalimutan. Okay, but syempre kapag tayo more on intermediate level na, hindi na natin mapapansin yung ganong experience. Pag bago, talagang kumbaga may urge na, oh, pasok lahat, pindot agad, so on and so forth. Ayan. Pero sa coding, iba. Sa coding talaga, overwhelmed sa dami ng button. Pero sa design, kung gusto mong gumawa agad ng portrait ni Picasso, yan, gawa agad tayo. Okay, once you click the finish button and have you used the Figma before, you will go to the next screen. Ito naman yung tinatawag nating dashboard. This is the default dashboard of the Figma. Okay, yung kanina kasi, we go through the uh, logging in. But if we have the account already, dito na pupunta sa dashboard overview. Okay, pero hindi pa to yung actual editor. This is only the dashboard. Nandito yung mga trainings, nandito yung mga different things that uh, it could help us learn the in and outs of the tool Figma. Okay, we'll discuss section by section. Okay, then we'll start with ito. Inside the Figma dashboard, this is where all of our design happens. It is the main workspace, just like yung ating canvas sa Illustrator, same lang naman sila. Sila yung ating main workspace for managing projects and design and the files. Okay, let's start with the top navigation bar. Okay, dito sa top navigation bar, it can be found on the top left corner. Okay. Nasaan na ba wait lang. Open ko lang yung aking Figma. Okay. Ayan. Ito yung ating dashboard, the Figma. This is the actual site when we log in sa Figma. Okay. Ito naman yung first section ng ating Figma, the top navigation bar. Okay. Dito sa section na to ay we have the user profile which we type or we entered during the creation of our account. Yung personalized account natin. And also the search bar. Yun namang search bar, as you can see, meron siyang icon and then meron siyang search caption. And then ang function nito is to quickly find files. If we have created files, yan, pwede nating i-type dito if natatanda natin yung file name or template within the workspace. Pwede nating i-type. Pero kung beginner, ayan, walang lalabas. Okay, ganun lang naman kasimple. Okay, next slide is the left side sidebar navigation. Here in the section, ito naman is it can be found sa left side ng ating tool. Ano? Dito naman, the function is to access the key sections. Okay, and what are those? Uh, recent files, just like sa Illustrator, meron din siyang recent. Pero nasa gitna siya, bottom part, bottom section. Dito, left side. Okay. And also, we have the community, we have the all projects, we have the resources, we have the trash. Ano? Okay. And then, we also have the ito view plans. We will ma-discuss pa rin naman natin ang view plans later. Ano? And then, ito yung usually the default sections or tools na nasa left sidebar navigation. Ano? Okay. And one of the ano pa rin, one of the functionalities of the left sidebar navigation is to keeps everything organized. Ayan. And also easy to reach, easy to search. Ayan. Yung all projects natin, nakikita natin dito. Also the resources, the drops, so on and so forth. If you have deleted some files, nandito rin. Ano, it keeps it keeps everything organized. Yun yung one of the main functions of the left sidebar navigation. Okay, next is recommended resources from the community. Ano. Okay, dito naman ay these are publicly shared templates. Usually ito ay in-offer mismo ng Figma. Ayan. Okay. Meron tayo ditong syllabus, meron tayo ditong Figma for Education, and many more. Okay. From time to time, madami ang lumalabas dito sa community. Ano? Marami tayong resources na makikita, magagamit na free of charge. Ano? Okay. And then, next slide is the recently viewed and shared files. Dito naman ay makikita natin we have three tabs. We have first tab, recently view, shared files. Yung shared files, let's say, kasi dito sa Figma, we do have an option na multi-user in one project. Let's say I have created or I am the host and then I invite you Francia Marie na maging code designer. Yon, pwede yon. Kung meron tayong shared files or shared projects, yon, pwede nating makita, pwede nating i-edit. Ayan. Usually, yung recently view is more on private thing naman. Okay. And then, next slide is the file preview thumbnails. Okay. Dito sa file preview thumbnails ay we can see an examples of the FigJam basics, Figma basics, and my own library. Ano? Ayan. Okay. Mga ano din to, this is just a quick overview. Ano? The overview of what's inside each file. Let's say meron tayong design or file na ginamit, makikita dito sa file overview thumbnail. Just like doon sa AI, yung recent, ganun din. Yung lahat ng nandun sa recent na taggable by list and thumbnail, ayan, same logic, ganun din dito sa Figma. Okay. Magkaiba lang yung kanilang let's say yung power, yung not naman power. Ano bang tawag doon? Ah, ah, I can't remember the term, yung bigat. Yun na lang. Yung bigat ng trabaho. Mas matindi tong Figma compare sa UI. Okay. And then, next is nasa na ba ang aking pointer? Filter option. Dito naman sa filter option, we do have the all organization, all files, last view, ano. Ito naman, it filters, it allows the users, let's say, me and you, Ma'am Francia, we organize and sort the workspace based on relevance, ano pa ba? Time of use. Ayan. Ito dito makikita doon sa ating filtering section, yung all files. Doon natin makikita doon kung ano man yung ating sinet na option to filter. Ayan. This is perfect. Usually ginagamit kapag multi-users ang isang design. Okay. And then, next slide is about the plan upgrade panel. Dito naman sa plan upgrade panel ay since we are double quote using the trial version, ayan. If we have time and resources, pwede naman tayong beyond the free plan, after the 14 days trial. Ayan. Okay. And then next is the top navigation tabs, Dito naman sa top navigation tabs, as you can see, we have a lot of options or a lot of icons rather. We have design, FigJam, slides, VAS, site, make, but this these tabs will be, well, I'm hoping, I'm wishing na ma-discuss. It will be based pa rin naman doon sa curriculum na natanggap ko kung madi-discuss to. Pero, well, I'm wishing and I'm hoping na ma-discuss. Okay. Dito naman once again sa top navigation tabs ay it is the shortcut of the project or the design. It let us the users just like us to switch different Figma tools. Let's say we are designing or creating a simple design, or we are creating a FigJam, okay, or slides, or VAS, or site. Yung site, ito na nga yung na pwedeng website na multi-layered uh, uh, ano ba tawag dito? Designs. Ayan. Okay. And make. Ayan, pwede rin. Once again, I'm hoping na ma-discuss all of this para kahit yung intro lang uh, what once again it will be based on the curriculum talaga. Okay. And then next is yun, summary na Okay. Once again, this is just uh, uh, the dashboard upon logging into the account of your Figma. Ayan, ito yung una. Okay. But this is not the actual editor. Ano? Okay. You suppose or we supposed to download the Figma desktop app where we can do our design. Ito yon. Ito yung mahalaga sa ating Figma. Okay. Where it can be found ba? Yung Figma desktop app o yung based on the image on the left side, the theme setting and get desktop app. Okay. Ito naman, nasaan na ba yung aking, ito. It can be found on the drop down menu of my profile name. Okay. Click lang natin yung down arrow. Makikita na natin dito is the subject, then change photo. Ito yung aking email na ginamit. Then theme, setting, get desktop app. Ito ay maliit lang naman. I think one, if I'm not mistaken, 100 plus MB lang. Ano? Madali lang i-install. Okay. Then, once we have the app na, okay, once we have the app, and eto namang get desktop app is the latest version. But if you do not have the latest version and you already have the editor, doon sa editor kasi may mag-pop up na uh, message na please get the latest version or download. Automatic naman yon. And then upon clicking the download, pupunta na yan sa download page ng Figma. Ganun din, download and install, and kapag next, it will open again your Figma editor with the latest version. Ayan. Okay. Once again, what is the desktop app? What is the function already? What is the function actually of the app? As I have mentioned, well, ito yung ating magiging editor talaga. This app is a downloadable software for Mac OS and Windows. It depends na lang kung ano yung ating machine na ginagamit or system. Kung tayo ay naka-Mac or naka-Windows, Microsoft, meron siyang option. Ano? Kung alin ang pipiliin natin. This app, it provides a dedicated interface for the Figma's collaborative design tools. Ano? Ito yung ating offline tool. It offers features like offline access, improved performance compared to the web version. Ayan. Okay. It serves as a way to use the Figma's vector editing, prototyping, design system capabilities for creating websites, mobile apps, and other digital products directly from your computer. Kaya medyo mabilis ang ating development kasi naka-desktop app ang ating ginagamit compare sa cloud-based. Okay, upon naman using the desktop app, we have the options pa rin. If our design, our document can be saved in the cloud or local. Ayan. May options tayo. Okay. And next is ito. This is the actual workplace or workspace ayan, ng ating Figma editor. Okay. Ayan. And then, let me open mine. Ito, ayan. Ito na yung latest. Kasi kahapon, nag-ano pa ako, parang ngayon lang nag-update. Kasi iba yung nagamit ko kahapon, ano. Ayan. Pero wala namang pagbabago. Siya, parang ganyan pa rin. Ano. Dito siya, parang ang simple-simple. Parang PowerPoint. Parang mas marami pa ang PowerPoint or Illustrator. Ano. Na mga tools compared dito sa Figma. Ayan. Okay. And then, if we want to create, automatic kasi, once you uh, once you open your app, automatic meron na siyang file na design na naka-prompt. No? You can either save it or continue browsing the dashboard of this offline tool. Offline tool that can save your files in a cloud or locally. Ayan. And then, ito naman ay prototype. We do have ito. Ayang file. If we want to create new file, punta lang natin etong Figma logo. And then file, new design, new FigJam slides, Gvaz, site make, imports from scratch, place image, save local, save to version history. Ito yung ating naka-cloud. Show version history, export. Ayan. So on and so forth. These are the tools that we will be using when we are into the actual design of uh, our design. Okay. And then, ano pa ba? Design, property. Ito din, uh, compared to AI and the comparison ay masyado malaki. Unang-una, the tools, parang naka-hide yung ibang tools dito. Pero marami tong tools na ginagamit. Ayan. For example, as I have discussed a while ago during the AI, it has the start a new file fast. If you still remember, we have 5 options. A4, ano pa ba? Web, HDTV, more presets, so on and so forth. Here, we do have prototype. Now, what can be found in the prototype? Okay, it depends on your target platform. Uh, Web, phone, tablet, version of phone, version of tablet, different sizes of your screen. Nandito. Ayan, ang dami. Malulula ka naman sa dami ng option. Ayan. Ito naman yung kagandahan ng Figma. Ano? Talagang nakapokus siya kung ano yung target platform mo. Ayan. Pero, if there will be a time na you will encounter the adaptability of your app, of your uh, project or website. Ano? If you want to be viewed by almost users or kahit sa bansa, syempre gumagamit siya ng different devices, kailangan ay i-implement mo yung proper adaptability of your app. Ano? i-consider mo yung screen sizes. Yun ang medyo mahirap. As I've said, during the day one, when it comes to testing, yun ang real issue. Testing, kasi yung design. Kapag dating sa testing, doon papasok who is your target market. Ano? Either siya ba ay adult or old, young at heart, or with disability. Ayan, dito na papasok doon sa testing. Yan ang medyo madugo. Ano? Okay, ang pinaka ah, focus mo na doon pagdating sa testing is yung pag-a-apply mo ng yung sinabi ko nga during the day one is the empathy. Ano? Ayan, kailangan ay kumbaga na nga kinakapa mo yung iyong user. Medyo mahirap gawin kasi designer ka lang. Ayan, medyo mahirap. Pero with a lot of learnings, ayan, basa-basa, ayan, may mga ano naman, may processes diyan kung paano ginagawa yung testing. Ano? Okay. And I think dito sa ating let me ayun. Dito naman sa ating Figma, Figma topics na binigay sa akin. Meron tayong testing. O yan, madidiscuss natin yung testing. Ayan. Yun yung medyo maano talaga, madugong laban. Okay. And then, eto naman ay, ano ba, yung save locally, ano pa ba? Mhm. Okay. Any question, ma'am, with regards to Figma? Ito more on ano lang tayo, ma'am, more on ano pa lang, the interface, not the actual process of designing. More on interface pa lang. Until the next session, that will be the time we will start creating or we will make our first design, maybe create our objects, coloring an element, all of the elements, lalagyan natin ng kulay, lalagyan natin ng buhay. Yan. Yung pinaka-basics ng AI or Adobe Illustrator and also for Figma. Okay, any question, ma'am, with the
Or
things na ginagawa natin?
yung ano
Okay.
kasi sir, kasi parang yung medyo inaaral ko rin yung Adobe XD. So, hindi naman po siya related dito sa ano.
Correct
Kasi,
po.
pero
XD.
kasi, ang napansin ko doon, parang ang ginagamit nila rectangle na ano. Dito sir, parang ang ano dito ay frame yung ginagamit na rectangle po, ano.
Mm, okay. For the meantime, I cannot comment, ma'am, with regards to XD, but uh, as you have said, and then from the previous, ano na rin, pagbabasa-basa, gamit din. I think, uh, instead of Illustrator, XD.
Mm,
Ayan.
mm.
Mas maganda. Pero, it depends on the designer. Ano? It depends on the designer. Okay, the most important thing, kahit sa web dev, sinasabi ko, is not the tool, but what? The output. Yan ang mahalaga. Ano? Yun, kung ano yung hiniling ng let's say customer, ipapasa sa ah, doon sa agency, ipapasa ng agency sa manager, ipapasa ng manager sa designer. Ano? What really matters is the output. Ano? Kaya pagdating sa design, medyo makapangyarihan ang user, not the designer. And syempre, doesn't matter kung anong tool na ginamit. It depends you come up with the right design or output prepared by the client or your manager. Ayan. Okay. Maraming tools, hindi lang 'to. Ano? Hindi lang 'to ating mga nadi-discuss. Okay. When it comes to web dev, kung ano ito, mas marami doon. Nako, napaka ano. Mahirap i-discuss, kulang ang oras pagdating sa discussion ng web dev and web design. Okay. Is there anything more, ma'am, before we uh, close this presentation?
Wala naman na po.
Okay. Hmm. Yun nga, as I have said, uh, in the next session, ma'am, doon na tayo gagawa ng AI and the Figma basics. Once again, this is our jet of PCC, and we just started with Figma.
Di pa.